What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I feel like it's literally been forever since I've sat down and did a video like this, but whatever, let's just get past that, okay? I addressed it, let's get past it. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys 3 quick and easy fun DIYs that you can do that gets your home looking, you know, more fall vibes. I'm just trying to get with the season, you know what I mean? But speaking of that, I went to Dollar Tree today, looking for some like pumpkin stuff, some harvest stuff. They literally had the whole Christmas section out. Like, we just hit October. Can we relax? Like, can we relax? I still picked up some of the little small Christmas trees and some DIY ornaments from there while I was there, but you know, whatever. Without further ado, let's get into it. So project number 1 is a hand knit chunky blanket. It's super comfortable, super cute, and really easy to do. I did it in about an hour, and it's very affordable. So all you need is this chunky yarn. I got mine from Walmart. I got 4 packs of them, and they ran me about like almost $7 each. So this was maybe like a $28 project, but you don't need any other tools other than that except for your fingers. There's also other videos on YouTube that are super helpful to show you how you can make these blankets by yourself, but this is how I did mine. So to start it out, you wrap it around your hand and pull to create your starting loop. Looks like so. And then from there, I pull the thread by putting my fingers through my first loop and then just grabbing the yarn from there. So I did that 20 times so that I would have about 20 loops throughout the entire process. So once I got to the end, I flipped it around so that it was easier for me to follow the original tutorial that I was watching to help jog my memory on how to do it. And from this angle, I pulled to make another loop for my next row, and then try to get a close-up for you guys to see, but basically you are creating loops on top of your first row. So in here, I'm pulling my fingers through that top part of the like quote-unquote braid and then grabbing the yarn to make another loop. And you want to have the same amount of loops on this row as you did when you did your first row to make sure that everything is consistent throughout. So after that second row is complete, this is the process you're going to do throughout the entire thing. Basically just pulling the thread, I keep calling it thread, the yarn through all of your loops to create additional loops. So it's very easy and super therapeutic. So it's helpful to turn on some Netflix, watch your favorite show, just so that you can pass time, but do something, you know, as well. Then when you run out of yarn, you just need to double knot them together like a regular knot. And I didn't have scissors at the time, so I just took some eyebrow razor and then cut off the excess. And so then when I started to loop it back through, you couldn't even really tell that I added, you know, a separate yarn. Here is the end. You are just going to wrap the 2 loops around each other because we're gonna, you know, kind of, I guess they called it like casing, but basically we're gonna seal the top so that it looks like a braid instead of the loose loops. So connecting the 2 just like so, and then putting my fingers through the loops to grab and create another loop, and then connect the 2 so that it overlaps like you're seeing here. Then when you get to the end, you can just tie the 2 together like a shoelace, and then take your excess, wrap it through, and then weave it around the sides of the blanket so that it's hidden, and then you're done. So project number 2 is a braided wreath. So all you will need for this one is 9 packs of this like jute rope, I think, yeah, from Dollar Tree. I got 9 packs, or you can get just a longer pack from somewhere else. a hot glue gun, you can use some tape, some scissors, a box cutter, everything that I used. If you want to use it, I'll put it down in the description box. But yeah, this is how you do project number 2. So I first started by laying out all 9 of the ropes, and then I tried taping them to my glass table, which did not work that great, but it did help with keeping them together. I ended up just getting a pant hanger and clipping them that way and hanging them on my door, and this technique worked better for me. But basically I split them into 3 sections with the 9 pieces, 3 for each section, and then did a braid, and it was really easy to braid it down. If you know how to braid, you just kind of bring the outside corner piece into the middle to overlap. And here I just traced the wreath form that I had on a foam board, and then took some hot glue to start hot gluing down all of the rope along the line that I outlined for the wreath. So from here, I'm just turning it, gluing it, no real science, just kind of following the guide. Once I got towards the end, I joined them, and then I took a box cutter to cut it. I had to cut off the camera because I was having so much trouble trying to cut this off until I finally got it. So you can see an example here. And then with all of the excess pieces, I just made sure to glue them down with the hot glue gun. Next, I took the box cutter and kind of just cut the outer pieces. It wasn't really, a neat job, and I promise you it doesn't look this bad when we finish it. But just wanted to take off anything that was going to be peering out from the outside edges and cut all of that off. Then I measured where the wreath hanger would be, and then used the box cutter to cut a slit so that it had an opening to poke through, and then put that through. And it was a perfect fit. And then lastly, I just put this hello little sign. This was from Dollar Tree as well, and it's actually pretty heavy, so I'm surprised that it stuck and that it could hold the weight. But I just hot glued that in the middle, so I thought it was a cute little addition. And this is how it looked on my outside door. So for the third and final project, digital prints. So you guys know I love my digital prints and doing things on my own. So you can order prints from Etsy and just get them printed off at your local Walgreens or CVS. But this is how you can create some on your own for free. In order to make your digital prints, and I've done a few videos on this before, all you need is a free account for this. You don't need the pro account, but if you want to, go ahead and get it because you have access to some of the other like templates and things that they have. But for this, you don't need that. So once you're in Canva, you do create a design. We're going to do an 8x10, but you can do any custom size that you want. So I'm just going to change this to inches and make it 8x10. Create new design. And then from here, you can really do whatever you want. So for the first image, I did a, fall look photo that was already taken. So everything that's available to you in Canva, you can use. It's like stock images. You can use it for your use and do whatever you want. So that's super great. So I'm just gonna head over to this Elements tab, and then I'm gonna search for fall. And first it'll give you like everything that they have, but you can either go to photos, videos, graphics, anything that they have available. So I'm gonna go to photos for this first one and scroll down and find one that I like, and I like this one. So I'm just gonna plop it in there. And this one is with the pro account, but like I said, you don't have to have the pro account. If you scan over, you can see that this one is free. If you were to use that one and paste it in there, it's the exact same thing, but I'm gonna use this one. And then I'm just going to resize it so that it is the size of my page. It's that easy. So now we have our first image. We're doing this as an 8x10, but if you wanted to blow this up into a bigger poster, you could do that as well. And this could be like a really nice photo or project to have in your home. So I'm just gonna add another page, and we will add one that has some words. First, I want to have a background, so I think I'll do graphics. Let's see what they have for graphics. Okay, I'll use this one. And then I'm just going to make it bigger. You can also change the color of some of these that are like graphic images if you just click here. And I'm going to pick one of the colors that is present in our photo from above. So I'll pick that one, but I'm gonna bring down the opacity a little bit because I'm gonna put words on top of this. So I want it to kind of just be in the background. So I'll bring down the transparency to about that. Okay, and then to add the words, you just go to text. I'm going to use some of the pre-made font combinations. I'll put in this one. And they are grouped together, so I'm just gonna ungroup them. And I found this quote that I thought was super cute, and it said, "Autumn shows us how beautiful change can be." So I'm gonna put that here. First, I wanna change the color of both of these to black. So I'm gonna change that to black. You see there's still like pink behind it. That's because there is a pre-made effect of this echo that is pink. So I'm just gonna change that to white for both of them. Voila, just like that. And then I'll just put autumn right here. And this will be the word beautiful. And then for the words in between, I don't want it to be the same font, so I'm actually going to use this one so that I can pull the Angelo Brewing like section. So I'm going to drop it in there, cut that out, and move this up. I'm going to line it up and then center it. Shows us how. And this will be change can be. So I'm going to add another page, and for this last one I'm going to add another graphic. So if you go to elements, and I'm going to search for pumpkin, because I want to pull in the pumpkin vibes too, you know. I like how this one looks, so I'm going to pull this in. Again, this is one from the Pro, but you can find other free ones as you want to as well, but I'm just showing you an example of how to create these. So it's not showing up here because it's in white right now, so I'm going to change the font to red or that orangish. So I'm pulling that again from the photo color. And what I like to do sometimes is layer the graphics. So I'm gonna copy, Control C or Command C and paste, and then change the color of this one to the like orange-ish color and just scoot it over a little bit. And then do the same thing, but change it to black. So, looks cool. And voila, like literally super, super fast to do this. And now I have these 3 cute images that I can print out, match them together, do like, you know, a little slight gallery thing, whatever I want to do. And it was that easy. So the good thing about this is you can switch it up for every season, and there are free options in here, and you can flex your design skills. You basically did all of that for free, and then you can print this out for about $6 and then just frame them, put them up, and have you a nice little fall home. So that's all for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you try some of these quick and easy DIYs on your own this season. I will be posting more frequently this month, so make sure you stay tuned for those videos. Make sure to comment down below which of the 3 projects was your favorite. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and turn on your post notifications to be updated every time I upload. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.